Thank you, Mr. President, Council. Sean Page, work for AFP, also taxpayer and energy consumer. And I'm speaking mainly today as an energy consumer. Came from a nice warm home today, drove over here in a car, which was very efficient, get me here on time. Use energy in everything. My clothing is made through the benefit of energy. The food I eat today came to the grocery store through the benefit of energy. There's not anyone in this room today who isn't completely, almost completely dependent on fossil fuels for the quality of their life, for their creature comforts, yet we hear this phobia about fossil fuels. They're in this building right now. There's a natural gas heated building, I presume. If it's not coal heated, there are lines of natural gas running through this building right now. They could blow up. They do blow up sometimes and people get killed. But do we ban natural gas in the use of our homes? No, because modern society is about managing risks. There are risks in everything, including fracking. I'm not one of those who believes that it's risk-free. The question is the risks versus the benefits. How do we manage those things? Do we get better at managing risk? Remember when electricity was piped into homes years ago? People got electrocuted. It was very scary. People didn't want to electrify their homes in this country for a long time because it was dangerous, and it was dangerous, but we learned to manage those risks. And we'll learn to manage these and improve them. There's been plenty of public process on this. I urge you to move forward with this. You ran a good process, Brandy. This has been good, thorough. There's been task force, hearing after hearing after hearing. And at some point, we can't let the process get hijacked by a vocal minority. I urge you not to think, I'm an activist. These people are activists. Some of them part-time, some professional. But you know what? Most of the people are working today. I urge you to think about the energy consumers that are out there right now who are working at home, who are paying higher and higher energy bills in this country. Energy bills have gone through the roof. Think of them today. They're not here, but they care about what's going on here, even if they're not well organized with pickets out in the front. Governor Hickenlooper, I know he's come in for a beating because he's been very reasonable on this, but he said some interesting things that I think you should be cognizant of. One, regulating these processes out of existence is a regulatory taking. It's theft. It's theft of a property right, just like if we would be upset if somebody stole our water rights and the owners of these mineral rights would need to be compensated. It's a taking, it's theft. The other thing that the governor has to think about that activists don't is the state depends on a good business climate to have the quality of life we have here. How can we have a business climate in the state that's reasonable if we've got a crazy quilt of regulations and everybody's doing their own thing? So while I'm, as a libertarian, I'm a believer in local control, I also understand the need for some regulatory consistency in how we apply these rules. We won't have a good state economy, we won't have a good local economy if we can't be relied on to apply regular rules. So you guys have done good work on this regulation. I think it's a good rule. I think there's already state and federal regulations. On top of that, it's not risk-free, but nothing in life is. If you want a zero-risk world, I don't know, maybe crawl back into the womb or crawl into a cave, but that isn't the world we live in. Let's manage our risks, let's move forward, and let's be responsible people.
Thank you, Sean.